my next upload this morning with regard to the human rights abuses and whistleblower protection law violations, the hate crime offences and the treason that I'm experiencing that have not been addressed by the relevant agencies and authorities is the issue of my good work in society. As I've mentioned, I've worked as a recovery advocate and as an educator and a humanitarian, and I have been in contact with Ombudsman since February 2017 when my child lawfully separated from me and I experienced an unlawful detention. Since marriage, only ever since marriage experienced unlawful detentions of psychiatric services. Prior to that, there wasn't any such experience or occurrence in my credentials. The culprits have been a very dangerous slander, as I've mentioned, a very dangerous exacerbation. Now, my husband is a property owner, a farm holder. I am a farm holder as of 2015 also. I am not separated. I am a deserted wife. I don't receive spousal support. And as I've mentioned, there has been extensive financial theft. So I've experienced medical negligence, bodily integrity damages that weren't consented to, and I have experienced denigration, debasement and defamation due to hate crime. There have also been the issues of the sacred light, as I've mentioned, from my light body that was damaged between 2017 and 2018 and 2019. There are individuals in the community that are denying the facts and realities. They have altered sacred light, they have been treasonous, and they have conducted academic work that they had no authority to conduct. As I've mentioned, there are people in my proximity that have no right to be in my proximity and that are disturbing the peace. My societal and legislative developments have been quite extensive. I have worked tirelessly for humanitarianism, and I have helped recover much and many. So there are people trying to take credit for my work, and these people are suffering from mental illnesses and obsessions of the mind and pathological disturbances with regard to the facts. Now, there's people buying their way into situations they have no place or entitlement. They're using very poor tactics in their attainment and acquisition efforts. Now, as a woman of spiritual sentient status, of royal status, of humanitarian status, of a clean track record with no criminal offences and no involvement in any criminal activity, that is experiencing these constitutional wrongdoings that the Ombudsman are aware of since 2017, I would consider it very important for the United Nations to concern itself with the liabilities and liable in Tralee, County Kerry, of individuals, very guilty culprits, trying to monopolise and take credit for work that they haven't been doing and stealing wealth that they have not earned. So there is a huge issue of financial and property theft, intellectual and creative theft, and the issue of spiritual violence. As a new mother, to experience my body being damaged by addicts remotely, to damage my sacred light, these issues are very, very serious. There are individuals carrying light fragments, and I have a missing child where I don't know where he could be. I have not received a scrap of support in trying to locate my child or to attain the wealth that has been stolen in Tralee, County Kerry. So there's property and financial theft also, and there are illegalities with regard to my farm holdings. So the guards and the government and the United Nations and the World Health Organization, I really sincerely hope you understand how dangerous a situation has been caused in Tralee. Trendsetters, social influencers are trying to monopolise a situation with bad publicity for the past 3 to 4 years. I helped to save and recover many and much. And the people that know what I'm referring to are aware of what is being referred to. There's been a lot of fraud, and my good work has helped save many and much. So I am owed substantially, and the NTMA have an impact statement of all the offences that I've experienced, and my farm holdings in Ardfert and Kilflynn, as of 2015, are not up for negotiation with people perpetrating illegalities and disrespect against my child and I. And those carrying sacred light and relaying falsehoods about the facts are not helping progress and are not for the betterment of society. So those disturbing the peace that are in my proximity that have no right to be in my proximity are violating whistleblower protection laws, are treasonous, are offences against the state due to hate crime and their involvement in hate crime, and are also human rights violations. So this is what I am tolerating, as well as obstructions of justice. I'd appreciate the guards and the government addressing my impact statement and the NTMA addressing the debts that I'm owed. And as well as that, I'd appreciate the guilty practitioners that have caused very dangerous harms, damages and losses to my son and I, keeping a very, 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 very far distance from my personal life where they have no rights.